Hey there, welcome back to the Elevated Experience YouTube channel. I'm Trevor and I'm here with Carmen, who is the owner and operator of Elevated Experience Camping out at Willey West Campground in Drayton Valley. And today we're going to be talking about the health benefits of camping. All right, so let's dive into it. Health benefits of camping. What is the first health benefit of camping that you want to share with our guests?
Really, the first one is it's usually right off the bat, it's a stress relief.
Okay.
Camping, usually once people get there and get set up and sit down and relax, it's just got that health benefit of getting away. It's not a vacation where you have to hop on a plane and spend 6-8 hours getting to a destination. Usually people camp within an hour to an hour and a half of their home. But once you pull in to a camping site, it's one of those things that you get to sit down, relax, and life just sort of kind of disappears for most people when they camp. So that's kind of one of the first things that they always say. The next one is you actually, camping allows you, if you're motivated or interested, to learn new skills in a fun way that doesn't take a lot of actual skill.
Okay.
But learning skills. So for example, I don't know if a lot of people know this, there's 9 different ways to build a fire. There's log cabin, there's teepee, there's all these different ways. And so again, that's something that you could just challenge yourself to every day, every night, or every time you build a fire. Build it a different way each time to see which one actually works for you. Because some people, and you often hear this with campers, you will hear them debate. Some people are, like I said, log cabin and teepee are usually the most familiar ones. Yeah. And you will hear people debate, which one works better for them. But there's actually 9 to 12 different common ways to build a fire. So that's one example. Another example is even outdoor cooking. Outdoor cooking can be really fun and creative if you challenge yourself to try different things. And I mean, down at the campground, not only do we have a bunch of different wild berries that you could pick and use in your meals, we offer fresh herbs to our campers to enhance their dinners and that. We have mushrooms in the forest that are edible all over, so you could learn about foraging, which is very kind of cool if you actually look into it and figure that kind of stuff out.
All right.
So, and then there's, you could use your barbecue, you could use the grill, because all of our fire pits have grills on them. So these are kind of things that you can kind of get creative with, and a new skill that you can learn with outdoor cooking. It's pretty amazing what you can actually cook outdoors. People usually get stuck on, we bring hot dogs, we bring chips, we bring s'mores, all those kind of things.
Yeah.
But there's so much more that you can actually learn to cook outdoors if you try and be creative. So those are kind of a couple examples of just very simple new skills that you can learn while you're camping that enhance your camping experience.
All right. What else? What's another benefit?
Another benefit is just learning about nature. Nature is a beautiful thing, and we're very lucky in Alberta because we have a vast amount of different types of natural entities, I guess you would call it. So, for example, down at Willey West, we actually have ferns, wild ferns that grow in certain areas of the campground, which is fairly rare to that area.
Usually you see them a lot in British Columbia, but not so much in Alberta.
Yeah, so
Rare.
It's fairly uncommon. But you can now get apps on your phone where you can take a picture of a vegetation and then you can learn all about it. And the cool thing about a forest or a provincial park where we are is the forest always changes. So we will find new species of vegetation every year.
Okay.
It's interesting how that works, and it's because seeds travel through the wind and all that kind of stuff. But again, another learning opportunity to get to know nature is, like I said, you can get all these different apps now on your phone where you can take a picture, learn about the vegetation, learn how much vegetation is actually, again, edible. So that's one of those things that you just really get to enjoy nature. Another one is most times when people are camping, it's good physical health for you, because a lot of times when you're camping, people are motivated to go on hikes or, again, explore. I guess that would be the right word. And anytime you're exploring, you're walking. And anytime you're walking, you're gaining steps, and that's exercise. And we're fortunate enough down at Willey West that we have a whole bunch of hiking trails, right from beginner, intermediate to advanced. So doesn't matter what your hiking skill level is, there is always opportunities to get out there and get exercise. And the beauty of our hiking trails too is we've added stuff to our hiking trails. Not only do we have interpretive signs that tell you about the animals in the forest or the berries in the forest, we also have our Sasquatches that are hidden throughout the trail system. So there's 20 of those. So you have those options too, as well as we offer a bird bingo, which is free. So again, you get a bingo card that has all the different birds that can be found in the campground. So again, when you're doing that hiking, and it goes back to that skill set and having fun, is you can be looking for the different type of birds in the campground, because we offer that as a free activity as well in the campground. Another thing is unplugging. That's something that most of us don't do anymore.
Yeah.
You know, we're attached to our phones. How many times do you sit down, you know, even at the couch to enjoy a TV show, and you're like, oh my God, where's my phone, right? We all do that. But camping kind of allows that opportunity to unplug. Should you want to. And actually down at Willey West, although people usually can get Wi-Fi through their plans and that, we don't actually have Wi-Fi because we're deep in the valley.
Right.
And I actually am very happy about that, because because we're so family friendly, and because we have made the campground where there's so many amenities, both at cost or no cost. And our goal is that people come and unplug and make memories and enjoy their camping experience and want to come back. So I'm actually happy that we don't have Wi-Fi down there, and it gives people the opportunity to really unplug and make those memories and enjoy everything that's down there, because we have a beautiful campground down there, and I want them to embrace all the things that they could learn and do at the campground. So those are just kind of some of the brief benefits that are just really that make camping something that people should try, at least, you know. And again, the beauty down at Willey West is if you don't have an RV, or you don't want to be a tenter, which again, I can understand, you know, we have the cabins and we have the RV rental. So you still have that opportunity to enjoy all those camping elements, but with maybe a little bit more luxury in your accommodation.
Right. Well, that's awesome. I think all of those benefits that you pointed out are great. And, you know, there's a lot of things that people can do. If you've never tried camping before, it's a good opportunity to go to Willey West Campground and experience elevated experience camping out there. As you heard, they have a ton of different things that you can try and do. And, you know, another activity that people do, chopping wood, right? Chopping wood is something that is a health activity that people do. Plus you have other things. You've got mini golf, right? And you've got a playground there. You've got bike rentals and all of these other things so people can remain active the entire time they're there. The only caveat that would be if it's raining, but if it's raining, then you're inside, and hopefully you've got games, because you guys rent games as well.
Well, and I was just going to say that we, if it's raining, again, we always want to make sure that we're supporting our campers the best that we can. So we do actually have game rentals. And what I love about our game rental policy is that you rent the game, you have a daily game rental, but you can interchange the games all day long. So again, if you're stuck in your RV or that with your family, and, you know, you don't have to play the same game for 6-8 hours. You know, we have about 20 to 30 games, so you can come and interchange them constantly. So that we're really proud of. That's an option. So again, it gives you that if it is raining, you still have an opportunity to build memories.
Yeah, and you can learn a new game.
Exactly.
All right, so that's it for this episode. Thank you so much for sharing with us. And we look forward to seeing you guys out at the campground this season.